Hello, welcome to Scorpion Queen Tarot. I already opened the app, but I just wanted to go back because I was just noticing that the card again is the Judgment card, saying again, like calling us to action, calling me to do this reading for you. So they want me to do a quick relationship spread for you and the person you're connected to. So let's see. I went ahead and changed the deck. I was using the Soprafino, but I went ahead and changed it to the Rider-Waite so that you would be more familiar with the cards. Excuse me. So let's begin. All right, I'm going to choose random cards as always. First card's going to be you. Second card will be your person's energy. Third card is your unified energy. And the fourth card is insight into the connection. So let's see. All right. So they really, really, really are thinking of everything they can do to get you to get your guard down with them again. Both of you do not have a plan here, and you feel like out of control. You feel like you need to have everything planned out. You feel like you need to have everything sorted out. And the universe is just saying, hey, like, relax a little bit. We got this. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know the entire future. You don't have to have every detail of your life mapped out. You don't have to follow society's guidelines, and you don't have to live up to their standards, live up to God's standards, not other people's or society or a generalized way of thinking. If you hear any jingling around, that's me using my keys as a pendulum. Do not judge me. I will use literally almost anything as a pendulum if I can get my hands on something that's weighted enough and balanced enough. I've used my phone dangling from its charger before in a pinch. I'm not playing, but yeah, I guess pendulums don't work for everybody. You have to be open and you have to believe. You have to trust. It takes a certain amount of trusting because I get it. It was hard for me to trust. It's like, all right, I'm listening to a necklace, but hasn't steered me wrong. I guess it depends on your perception too, right? Because I've gone through some things, and people are like, well, people think you're just supposed to be victorious all the time. Like, here are the Six of Wands. They think you're just supposed to, like, be happy, be victorious. Like, that doesn't exist here. That's not realistic. So that when you fall off that horse, it's like, oh man, you should have done this, you should have done that. It's like, well, maybe God pushed me off the horse so I could learn a lesson. Maybe I'm going to look at the bright side here. Maybe I'm going to be an optimist. Maybe I'm going to look within. Maybe I'm going to think about what the lesson was I was supposed to learn here so I don't repeat this karmic cycle over and over and over. But the Six of Wands is telling me good things about the connection. There's a lot of, I I'm getting self-confidence being built up for your partner. They're building their self-confidence. That's what one of the main things they're working on to come forward and to get you to kind of get out of this Queen of Swords reversed energy. They want you to unblock them, or they want to unblock you. There's an energetic block or a block, or an actual block in the 3D, or both. So yeah, you've kind of like checked out. Like, you really love this person, you really care about this person, but you put in so much of your heart and received like, I'm not even getting you received nothing in return. You received like trash in return. Like, you were treated like trash. I'm sorry to say it that way. I was too. So don't feel bad. Don't feel like I'm singling anybody out here, but this person treated you like garbage. And after a certain point, you can't just keep holding out your heart to somebody, no matter what the energy's telling you, no matter what you know deep inside, no matter how much you know they love you. If it's not coming up in the 3D, if they're not putting forth the effort, if they're not staying consistent, if they're not giving their heart back, if they're not being vulnerable back, you can only try for so long. And some of you have been so patient. Some of you have sacrificed everything for this person over years and put in all this effort towards this because you have an intuition. You knew deep down what this connection was. And so did they, deep down. But it's just like, you're kind of cold-hearted towards this person now. Like, you're not as compassionate, you're not as empathetic. And that's what happens when you take somebody for granted for so long. It just has to happen that way. And that's what it takes for them to appreciate you. And it sucks. But basically they lost your heart, They lost the world when they lost your heart. Do you see how in the Two of Wands reversed here, he's like the world slipping out of his hands? Honestly, I feel like I just need to tell you, like, both you and this person, both, if you're watching, whatever side of the connection you're on, to just release control. Your partner could be unknowingly doing black magic on you because they're worried about this connection. They're so worried, they're so stressed out about it that they're manifesting this distance and this coldness and this separation. Because this person is a powerful manifester and they have no clue that their thoughts are controlling the situation. So they're sitting there thinking the worst, and the worst is happening. And so I guess they're saying that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not really about the whole, I don't know, if you're guided to do something, do it. So if you're guided to like, share, and subscribe, please do. If not, don't. I believe Spirit's in charge of where these messages go and what happens. And I'm really learned my lessons from about the whole YouTube rat race, and all I want to do is just get these messages out there to help others because it's what makes me feel good. And like I always say, we're all connected and we are all one. So whatever I can do to help you guys helps me anyway in the long run, no matter how I look at it. So just keep that in mind and work on throat chakra healing. And I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Bye.